quite,
Well,
yeah.
I think one of the cool things we're going to ask you to talk about is just, okay, so how do you learn this? But you also mentioned, though, that it has some limitations, it has some current flaws, right? Let's explain those too, because I think it's really important to understand where it can kind of fall apart, right, and where you have to be careful.
Yeah. So right now, the biggest limitation is called hallucination. So ChatGPT or Bard or literally any of these AI tools, it's not a single issue. It's any of these generative AI writing tools.
Hmm.
Um, they may make things up. Now they are getting a little bit better about this, but it is a major limitation. So they will make things up and they will make things up with authority and they will provide it to you as though it's fact. So if you're using the new Bing search, like you need to click the links that it gives you of the references if
Hmm.
you're using it for search, because it may not go to anything. Or, I've had one instance where I'm like, give me the link. The link went nowhere, went to this page is not found. So, and that was on Bang, right? So,
Okay.
like, that happens. It is what it is. It's just an awareness you need to have that they're not research replacements. I know when they have the internet connection and they can give you the source, they can start to become a use in your research, but they make things up, they make them up with authority. And so, like, one example of that, when I say it makes it up with authority and it can be sneaky, I've had ChatGPT give me, I said, cite the source of what you're telling me, and it gave me the name of a research paper with the
Hmm.
summary of the research paper, the name of the people who wrote the research paper, the institution. Went to look it up. People were real and had worked together in this field on research.
Hmm.
Institution was real. Paper did not exist, nor did the summary that it gave me. Like none of
No.
like so, it was sneaky enough to go, these people would do this kind of work and they would do it at, Stanford or Harvard or wherever it said. But it was not, it was so sneaky that it was like these people will do that and this is the kind of thing they'd say, but they had never found that, they had never done that research, so you cannot count on it to be a research replacement. In fact, your subject matter experts reviewing your output more important than it has ever been, because if you are a layperson just kind of going through the motions on the content and you're used to your subject matter experts being the ones that tell you what to put in the content and reviewing it, you may not notice that it gave you something that's not true. And you need that trained eye that knows the subject matter in and out to go, ooh, that it threw something in there that is not true.